Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to talk about tonight is a celebration. There is a victory afoot. Assault weapons bans just got pulled by their own sponsors in the golden little area of Colorado that the gun controllers are pushing so hard for. They took an L. You took a W. We're going to walk through all of it right now, and we are going to bask in the glory of victory. But they're going to come back. But for now, let's live it. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And with that said, let's dive into the victory. Beautiful people, assault weapons ban just got Heisman. Whoop. And I'll be honest, special call out to Rocky Mountain gun owners. They did a lot of work on this. It'll be mentioned later on, but hundreds of thousands of emails, thousands of calls, lots of activism. This is what we need nationwide. But let's keep going. Let me show you how they took an L right to the kisser. A bill to ban the sale of assault weapons in Colorado has reached the end of its road. As you can see, timestamp May 6th, 3:09 p.m. An effort to ban the sale and transfer of so-called assault weapons in Colorado will come to an end Tuesday, at least for this year. And that's kind of why I mentioned in the introduction, they will be back. They're zealots. But the point is, for right now, enjoy the sweet relish of victory because we just held them back at the wall. We were just doing it from the outside, kind of commentating and driving attention to it. The guys actually on the ground, in this case, Rocky Mountain gun owners, they did really good work. I don't give credit when it's not due. They did some solid work on this. But I wonder, if you guys are keeping track at home, if the Supreme Court, picking up a discussion, deciding cert around assault weapons bans, had anything to do with the withdrawal from the sponsors of the assault weapons ban in Colorado about a week before they start having that conversation. Don't you think it'd be kind of uncomfortable and odd if the gun controllers were still pushing more and more states with assault weapons bans at the exact same time the SCOTUS was having a discussion whether they're going to talk about it or not? Yeah, if you guys believe in coincidences, don't know what to tell you, but these people that we're facing, they aren't stupid. They're infringers and they're unconstitutional, but they're not stupid. I guarantee you that played into the calculus somehow here. Not taking anything away from the local activists. What I'm saying is, I guarantee you, if you zoom out, the gun controllers made some few calls together and said, guys, they're talking about it in conference. We might not want to put another one on the board fresh off the memory to rip that Band-Aid and kind of get more attention to it. I don't know that for 100%, but I can kind of see it happening like that. But let's continue here. Let me show you what the main sponsors are saying. The main sponsor of the bill is Democratic Senator Julie Gonzalez of Denver. In a text message to CPR News, Gonzalez said that she will ask for it to be voted down in committee on Tuesday, an action known in legislative jargon as postponing indefinitely. After thoughtful conversations with my Senate colleagues, I decided that more conversations need to take place outside of the pressure cooker of the Capitol during the last weeks of the legislative session, wrote Gonzalez. See that? See, there's that thing again, guys. The last weeks of the legislative session just happen to coincide with the same time the Supreme Court is taking the conversation in conference if they're going to take up the cases of assault weapons bans. You know, I'm sure there's nothing tying that together. Nothing. That calculus didn't work at all. For now, just accept the victory and the W, but I guarantee you there's more going on here than what we're just seeing, what they're saying. But let's continue here. We got to hear some other Democrats here. Listen to this. Democratic Representative Meg Frolik of Denver is sponsoring several guns bills this session, with Sullivan this session. She acknowledged the ban is a thorny policy. Well, you're banning a constitutionally protected right just because you are a gun-controlling zealot. Yeah, it's a little thorny, particularly when you see all the momentum and progress that's happening on the gun rights side of the argument in the court system, where you guys are getting kicked right in the goods over and over and over and over again. The executive bureaucracy, which you've abused through the executive branches of the Biden administration, kicked in the goods again and again and again and again. We're going to keep fighting. We're on the defense, but we are quickly turning this into a whole lot of victory, people. Let me show one more thing. Quote, I think it has always had a difficult path. Okay. Because the arguments against a ban are policy arguments, but the arguments for it are from the heart, said Frolik. The reality of the upper chamber where there's a significant number of folks who don't agree with the policy. You want me to translate that out for you guys? What that means is, well, the people who are against it are firmly footed in policy and based around constitutional versus unconstitutional. But the argument for it, they're from the heart. Okay, so you're going to use emotion to override any type of constitutional responsibility, any type of constitutional priority, any type of constitutional requirements because the emotions are from the heart. I mean, like, guys, come on. And then to say the reality of the upper chamber is that it's not about emotions, it's actually about fact. That's what she just said. The Democrats sponsor. Well, now let me show you what Rocky Mountain gun owners did, and this was their announcement. And to be fair, this is a really great announcement. Quote, "It's dead. We have officially killed the 2024 assault weapons ban. Thank you all for your hard work and activism to make this happen," said a social media post from Rocky Mountain Gun Owners, a Second Amendment advocacy organization. The group said they made over 65,000 calls and sent over 150,000 emails to oppose the totalitarian measure. From my sources on the inside of RMGO, it's more like 250,000 emails. Either way, really solid. Great work. This kind of shows you guys what is possible, even if you're behind a blue curtain in a place like Colorado. You have more power than they want you to think you do. We are the majority. They are not. They are a very loud minority. But that's a conversation for a different time. Keep on pressing our rights forward. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.